Oh, I'm excited for this one. This is something new. I had a mail order sharpening request coming all the way from Texas, and we've got the Griffin Scout 2.5 in MagnaCut. Super cool little knife. I went to the Sharpeners Discord with over 350 members, and I said, hey, I just got this knife that came in, and I need to figure out what edge to put on it. So I created a poll, and I explained, clients using it for cardboard and the occasional apple, what edge angle should we do? 13 through 19 degrees. Please vote. Can you guess what they voted for? I'll give you 1 second. You got it. 17 degrees. And it makes me wonder, is 17 degrees just the new like universal edge angle for all blades, regardless of what they're made of? This is MagnaCut. This thing is one of the toughest knife materials there is. It's corrosion resistant. It's got a super fine grain pattern. Like, are we just being lazy with 17 degrees? Are we don't want to spend our extra time taking off that 2 extra degrees? Or are we just uninformed and holding back and blocking the true performance potential of MagnaCut? All right, let's grind. All right, we got a super cool knife here. First impressions, the handle just, I don't know what it is about my hand. It's pretty dang close, but not quite there. I think things feel a little cramped up here in near the heel. The jimping feels really nice. Get a good grip on there. I don't like it overly sharp, and they really killed it on the jimping here. Absolutely beautiful knife. I am just really curious about their decision making on the 24-degree edge angle. I mean, we got this little laser edge reader here, and it does not even, this thing will go up to 24 degrees. I think it's likely 25 based off the arc. I don't know if that's coming through. I'm always scared to put lasers on the camera for burning my sensor, but nonetheless, it's time to sharpen this bad boy. Before I do anything here, you saw I was thinking about taking the scales off the handle, but those screws are probably, they got Loctite on them for sure. So I'm just looking to see at the current angle and the way the blade is positioned on the jig, is there any chance of me hitting that scale? It's a really fancy, it looks like carbon fiber. I don't want to buy him a new one. So there we are. We're a little bit past the sharpener's choil and we're looking safe, long as we don't go any further, because then guess what? Homie's got a brand new set of scales. All right, I've got the Sharpie on here. Yep. So we've got that Sharpie pattern at the top of the apex, just as suspected. And now we grind. Grinding a blade down to 17 from 24, we're moving a bit of material. We're gonna be making some big changes. So we wanna use that Sharpie to make sure we're not making any huge mistakes here. It's kind of your measure twice, cut once. I'm gonna do one pass here, and then I'm gonna examine the bevel just to make sure everything looks the way it should based off of my experience. You can see just a tad bit of Sharpie towards the apex, but we've got the new grind in there. It's actually extremely common for someone to spend hundreds of dollars on a brand new knife, get it out of the box, and it's not sharp. I sharpen, for my mail order sharpening requests, more than 50% of them are brand new blades, never used. Some knife makers just aren't great at sharpening blades. This one was different though, because the grind line was absolutely beautiful. They did an amazing job. But when I pulled out the jeweler's loop and inspected further, I noticed something quite interesting at the apex. It was mirrored, it looked amazing, but it's so dull. I'm like, how? So what I think happened here, I think this blade was burnished, okay? So what is burnished? Burnishing occurs when the abrasives stop cutting steel and just start moving or smearing it. They could have been using some high-speed abrasives wheel, and when they got to the apex, there was just the right amount of pressure and the right amount of heat to smear and move the steel around the apex versus actually cutting it. And these things are very deceptive, because when you're holding this knife and you're looking at it under the perfect lighting conditions, it looks absolutely perfect. It looks mirrored, but again, it's not sharp. This sharpening session was absolutely a game changer for my shop. I need to be able to get these knives ultra sharp, but I also have to do it in a timely manner. Otherwise the business isn't gonna survive. And in this case, I broke my PR on MagnaCut using this process. This process, simply put, grit 200, grit 800, and then 3 micron diamond. I want to be able to get consistent results, and I always want to be at or under 100 on the edge on a sharpness tester. So you're gonna see this in a minute. Now this is one of the final steps of the process, and this is where I believe the burnishing took place or occurred. You can see my wheels moving really slow. This is 3 micron diamond, and we're going in at the initial angle we started our grinding, and we're just lightly cleaning up our work, kind of perfecting those scratches and hopefully minimizing that burr, and hopefully shaving some arm hair if there's any left. Speaking of hair, I don't know what's been going on lately, but my hair's been growing absolutely insanely fast. But it is kind of ugly looking, all these patches all over my arms. Jeez. Pure satisfaction. Oh, I love MagnaCut. Oh, it's just such a pure slice. Almost seems like there's a little bit of foil burr on there. I can see when the reflection is just right. Where was that? Right there, right above the heel. The thing about these CBN wheels is this burr you get is just so tiny. I can still shave with it. We very well may not even be fully removing the burr, even though folks believe that to be true. This may be a game of just burr minimization. Oh boy, let's do that one more time, because that's a little bit under the usual. 105's kind of the what I expect on this one. So again, 100 gram weight. we can do 95 again, I will be thrilled. The reason I'm so excited is because I can do a dull MagnaCut blade using this process, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes max. Typically when I go that quickly, I don't know, I'm gonna be somewhere between 105 and 110. And there was one step that I am pretty sure is responsible for this sharpness. I deep dived that more after the filming of this, and we're gonna dive into that on the next video. Wow. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. MagnaCut, 91 grams. Oh, let's do it one more time. Just for my own sanity. Because I did do one small change to this procedure, but I was not expecting it to have any kind of result like this. And if we can get sub 100 again or sub 95 again, I need to go revisit this step and do a bit more testing. Just setting that down carefully. I don't want to scratch my customer's blade at all. Wow, I can't be happier right now. This, yeah, subscribe, because I am going to confirm this new step, and holy cow, this is good news. Just since the mail order sharpening business has really blown up, I can't tell you how many times I've had people reach out to me and say, I just bought a brand new knife and it's dull. It's not sharp. Can you help? It blows my mind. This is an absolutely gorgeous blade. Is it perfect? No. You know, the handle's a little, I don't know what it is about it. Just, I guess it's a little small for my hand. And, but other than that, I mean, we got MagnaCut, absolutely perfect profile. It's a little thick for my liking, but it meets all the marks. You know, I'd carry this thing all day, every day if I owned it. Jimping, they did a really good job on that. Nonetheless, 24 degrees. And from what I could tell under the jeweler's loop, it looked like they burnished the apex. I don't know what was going on there, but it was not sharp at all. Like, I was not nervous to put my fingers all over it. Now it's a different story. This thing is surgical. Why don't they just take the extra time to finish the blade and give their customers that ultimate sharp edge? Thank God for the Sharpeners Discord. I can reach out anytime I want and say, hey guys, what do you think? What should I do on this? I also want to take a quick second to thank my friends at Buck Tool and KFMK. They support professional sharpeners who use powered machines to run their business and feed their families. Right now, KFMK is doing a giveaway. We've got this angle guide for a 1x30 and it could be yours for free. We're doing a drawing at the end of the month. Very easy to enter. All you gotta do, you don't have to share this with your friends and all that jazz. Comment below. If you were in my shoes, what edge angle would you have put on this blade? And if you got a second to share why, that would be fun to engage. After that, look in the pinned comment description below. You'll see a link to the Sharpeners Discord. Make sure you join the Sharpeners Discord. Once you're there, shoot me a direct message with your YouTube username. That way I can contact you should you win. Entries you must be a US resident, because that is where these are available. Outside of that, I'll be doing the drawing at the end of the month and we'll have another winner. Congrats to Mr. Shane Wolf, who won last month's drawing. But yeah, this is a really, I would definitely wear this knife.